The BoatRecordsVBA program maintains a log of all actions taken during each session when you are modifying or updating the inventory or the maintenance log. From the Tools page, you can interrogate the logs. They're separate, one for the inventory, one for the maintenance, by clicking on the appropriate button. In this case, we want to look at the inventory log. That opens the form that displays the contents of the log. It starts from the first entry in the file to the last. Now, you can filter this log display based on the times. The starting and ending dates are those dates that are inclusive of what's in the file itself. So it's the first record to the last record. You can shorten it up if you don't want to look at everything. You can also select which of the log actions to the inventory that you really want to look at. So if I just want to say, all right, I want to know if an item's been moved in the inventory, if it's been added or updated or deleted. Click the display log, and now it's just showing those log records itself. If I wanted to just say what's been done in the last day, I can change the start date. To yesterday, display the log, and now it's down to just what's happened in the last day or so. It's a way to go back and research what's happened, especially if you can't find something you know you put into the database, but it doesn't appear there. One thing that you can use it for, let's get rid of those, is if you want to see if you've added it and why you didn't and why it doesn't show up, you may want to take a look at these 4 items. The log of item added to the inventory, when the inventory is opened, when it's closed, and when it's saved. Let's go back and reset this. Now I can go look if there was an item I added to the inventory. Here's something. I added a hose barb to the inventory on the 20th of February. The inventory was saved and then closed. Now if I had seen the inventory closed without that save in the middle of it, then I'm pretty sure what happened. I closed the inventory and forgot to save it and probably ignored the warning from Excel on this. So that's how you do it. And here's an example. I added a 2-pole trailer connector to the inventory. Then I just did an inventory close. There was no add or a backup of the inventory in the intervening time. So that update was probably lost unless I said click yes when Excel told me, you really want to close this without saving it, or do you want to save it? So it probably was recovered, but if I couldn't find this item, that'd tell me what happened and I need to re-enter it. So that's how you use the inventory log to interrogate what's going on in the database. There'll be some more development to automate some actions with this in the future. There's also a maintenance log which provides similar type of entries. Now, these logs are actually just text files that are stored in the same folder as the inventory and maintenance database workbooks themselves. I don't really want to save it because I didn't make any significant changes. Maybe I lost something again. Anyway, I go to Windows Explorer, and here it is. It's the log1 file for the inventory and the log1 file for the maintenance. If I click on that and open it in Notebook, You can see here's the entries. Well, they're not very human readable to tell where all this happens because they're just code numbers and indexes. So that's why you need to use the log form in the program, the tool, to display the contents of this file. You can delete this file at any time, and then it'll be recreated and that'll start up. So if the file has gotten very large and you don't care to research back into those early days, you're confident they're all good, you don't need that information, you can just delete the log. The next time you start the program, the log will be created and it'll start to relog activities.